Yeah, Mr. D-O-double-R. I say, yeah, buddy. Rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Fresh paint job, fresh inside. Is the outside frame in the trunk wide? Or the rims big? Do it right good. Lean back, right hand on the pine wood. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside. Ice cream, ice job, ice cream, paint job. Cream on the inside, clean on the outside.
Okay. Hello, Crystal Lake, and welcome to PWW.
Today we will give you an in-depth look at the history, process, benefits, and future of cloning.
Cloning has been going on in the natural world for thousands of years. A clone is simply one living thing made from another, leading to two organisms with the same set of genes, which means identical DNA. The first cloned animals were created by Hans Driesch in the late 1800s. His experiments involved sea urchins, which he picked because they have large embryo cells. He was successful. Each grew independently and formed a separate whole sea urchin.
Now over to Dean Grillmaster with breaking news.
Hi, this is Dean Grillmaster with breaking news. This week on YouTube, two young men from New Mexico created a video on the process of cloning. And there are just below 6 billion views, which is a YouTube record. Here's a look at the future.
Boats and clones, boats and clones. Gotta have me my boats and clones. Embryo reproductive therapeutic cloning. I'll tell you all the steps while you're ice cream coning. 1 step, 2 step, 3 steps, son. And nucleation is the first one. We remove the DNA from the human egg. We only want to tell you once, so please don't beg. Next step is somatic cell transfer. The human somatic cell of the donor. Boats and clones, boats and clones. I gotta have me my boats and clones. Put in the amniotic egg. We're almost out of steps. Call Dr. Bliley. This is the third step. It is called cell fusion. An electric pulse creating an illusion across 2 cells, causing them to fuse. And now you have an human embryo. Now that we're done, you have to all the steps to clone. Boats and clones, boats and clones. I gotta have me my boats and clones.
Wow. Motherfucker. That was invigorating. Now back to the station.
How educational and terrific.
Alright, well now we're to Dick Wonderbread for a look at the future.
Many have wondered, what does cloning hold for our future? And here's your answer, Crystal Lake. One example, and perhaps one of the most important, is the scientists will be able to clone organs for transplants. Tons of people die each year because they can't get the necessary organs to survive. We would be able to clone organs of blood types and save lives of thousands of people. Now back to you in the station.
Thanks, Dick. Some of the benefits from cloning would be finding out which genes cause disease, which would also lead to the prevention of diseases.
Also, cloning can improve the quality of the crops we eat. It is capable of making plants resistant to herbicides, pest damage, infections, and disease.
Lastly, police can use cloning for identification. This process is called genetic fingerprinting.
Now to Dick and Dean for the view on the disadvantages on cloning from the people's eye.
Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, this is Andrew Coleman, and we'd like to ask you, what are your thoughts on cloning?
It's good.
Why?
Because eco-friendly.
What are the disadvantages?
What are the disadvantages of cloning?
I don't know, really.
Alright, good answer.
Thoughts on cloning?
Well, personally, I'm against cloning. I think it's morally wrong.
And why is that?
Well, I just think, every entity should be its own entity. What do we need duplicates for? I mean, it would be kind of scary to have everybody look the same.
What about cloning organs to save people's lives?
Well, no, yeah, I think that's a good idea. Little cloning of specific body parts to save people's lives and help, people live longer, that's fine. But the whole entity cloning, like Dolly the sheep? Yeah.
Thank you.
We need diversity. We need, you know. Diversity.
I agree with you 100%. Thank you. This is Nick Harlow. What are your thoughts on cloning?
What are the disadvantages of cloning?
Everyone would be the same.
Anything else? Do you like it or do you not like it?
I don't really have an opinion. It doesn't matter to me.
How about some free curly fries? Alright, you have a good day.
Free food? Yeah?
No.
Alright.
Drew Wilkins. What do you think are the disadvantages of cloning?
The first one comes to mind is that's morally wrong, just because it's people playing God, and I don't think that we would be able to create a perfect being like God could. That's pretty much the only thing I can think of.
Thank you.
Alright, you're welcome.
This is
Franco.
Franco.
I like that.
I'm sorry. It's a cool name. My brother's name is Frank. He threw up yesterday. What do you think are the disadvantages of cloning?
No soul.
No.
No, so why?
What are you buying at Best Buy today?
I'm buying Jeff Beck live and Drive By Truckers live from Austin.
Nice
stuff.
Good stuff. I like your hat.
Yeah, me too. Please stand in Vulcan.
I'm not wearing my Vulcan.
Alright, tell him thank you.
So we're still talking about biology.
What do you think the disadvantages are?
I don't think people should be cloned because if you watch My Sister's Keeper, have you seen that movie? Good movie. Well, they generate this daughter to save the other daughter, and then eventually she gets sick of like doing body parts. Yeah.
Intriguing.
Sad.
Wow.
Is that a good answer?
Great.
That is a good answer. Thank you.
Now for a quick break.
You got something to do? You need someone to help you? Get clone. One spray and you'll replicate. Just like that. That was superb.
Yes, very superb.
That was amazing.
I agree. I loved learning about the disadvantages of cloning.
Oh my goodness.
Now to Porky Chapster with some questions raised when discussing the ethical issues of cloning.
Is cloning humans playing God? Does an embryo at whatever stage of existence have the same rights as a human being? Do we have the right to have children regardless of how they are created? Is it justified to create stem cells by killing a human embryo? Is it ethically right to harvest organs from clones? If a clone is created from an existing person, who is the parent? Will clone children face any social repercussions? If so, what?
Thanks for watching PWW.
See you next time.
My life be like, yeah. My life be like,
Did you sleep in this class?
Yeah, I did. He never woke me up, though.
He woke me up once and everyone was looking at me.
So he takes the book, right? He walks up and slams it on the desk.
Do you call him Dr. Bliley?
Bliley? Why would you do that? I remember that.
That was the best.
Yeah.